I have one more video to make. I think I'm gonna post this first just so I can get this out the way because it's not the most important one. Frank Hassel, I see you have not responded to any of my messages. You did add me onto your story on Instagram, which means you acknowledge me, so you know who I am. You know I called you out. I clearly called you out for my people. I am no bully. I hate bullies. I hate them with a passion. But I feel like at this point, I am turning into a bully because you clearly have shown the world, your followers, the people that call you king, you clearly have shown them, the people that look up to you more than they look up to the one we supposed to look up to. Not all, some of them. I'm no bully. I see you clearly don't want no smoke. So all I have to say is, don't go around messing with my people. Even the ones that look like and you got that energy, you got that vibe that they can whip your or take you or call or get you sent out of this earth. Don't even mess with them because you're pitting people inside of a tough predicament. You walking up to people when they got their wives with them. Forget that. You walking up to men that respect that they might not even. You walking up to men and putting them in a tough predicament. Lose my freedom. Walk away and let this dude bitch. Like, come on, yo. You putting people in a tough predicament. You know the world we live in. Just like when you went to that gym, that CrossFit gym, and they came out and they had yoked you up on the fence, and you had the camera telling them something, you can't do this, you can't do this. That time you ran in the woods, the time when you had the Caucasian dude, I believe he was Caucasian, walking you down and you was backing up and you had your tail between your legs and you was recording instead of putting the camera down and handling it like a man. You putting people in tough predicaments, like how you got your audience to write bad reviews on a gym because you wanted to put them in a predicament of being disrespected, and when they stand up for themselves, now you want to allow and not speak up against your people, pretty much destroying a gym. Because I know they put false claims and false accusations and all that, which should be a crime of it in itself. Making false statements and stuff like that, you should be sentenced. You should be fined money. You should have your things confiscated from you if you cannot pay the fine. It should be a consequence for making false accusations on people, on businesses especially, because that's how people pay their bills. That's how people feed their kids. That's how people create generational wealth and worth. You need to leave people alone, especially my people. So-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans. And the reason why I say so-called is because inside the scriptures, we was called something before that. And for the other nationalities and the other races, I'm gonna be honest, that's not my fight. If I'm not there in person, that's not my fight. That's y'all people. That's y'all men job to stand up for y'all people. Indians, Asians, Oh yeah, motherfucker. Anybody that's outside of what I just outside of the so-called blacks, so-called Native Americans, and so-called Latinos, I don't got nothing to do with that. Not right, no, not right now. Now, in the future, once we get ourselves together, yeah, we can address other nationalities and other stuff. But for right now, we gotta focus our energy on what we focusing it on, and that's our people, our brothers from another mother, or our fathers from another mother, however you want to. I said our brothers and sisters from another mother, or our brothers and sisters from another father, however you want to word it. We have to focus on our people right now. So Frank Hassel, I don't want to see you messing with our people. I don't want to hear about it. Don't post about it. You putting people in tough situations to where as though they have to potentially do harms to you, and you clearly have shown that you are not prepared to do harm, just like how when you was inside the supermarket, and I have the recordings of the gym incident and the supermarket incident when you walked up to a black dude that was maybe in his 50s or 60s, and he was with his wife and 2 other women, and you was calling his wife a man, and you see how he was giving you the pass to let you, like, just go ahead, like, go. That man even let you take, oh my goodness, if I was in that supermarket, that man even let you take the stuff from out of his cart, just because he know, as a black man, and then you was posing as a security guard working for Walmart. You was acting like you was a security guard working for Walmart, and one of the Walmart employees walked up and said to you, "You not security. You lying." You were like, "Yes, I am. Yes, I am." You was lying. So you putting that black man in the predicament to where as though he don't want to harm us, a security officer that works for the business that he's shopping at. But once you kept on messing. He let you take the stuff from out of his cart. Oh my goodness, that boiled my blood. Cause at first he wasn't with it, and then he was like, you know what? You can tell he had to think about it, like, you know what? And the scripture says it's an honor to avoid the conflict. So he was like, you know what? I'm gonna let this man pass. I'm gonna give him a pass. But you see, you kept on antagonizing him. You was putting him in a tough predicament. And guess what? You kept on. Then once you kept on messing with his wife. He said, "I will mess you up." And that energy came out. That inner God in him came out. And what you did, I have the recording. I screen recorded it. You ran out of the supermarket. You ran to your car, and you was saying, "Oh, start the car, we gotta go, start the car." Security didn't come, the police didn't come. The only thing happened was the energy of that man changed in front of your eyes, and you realized you was in trouble. I even have the other recording of when you said you was doing a little podcast, and it was like a little interview style podcast, but you was in your own location. They was in their own location, so y'all was doing like virtual. And they asked you like, "Why you think you can do this, or why are you doing this?" You said, actually, this is what you said. You said you were actually timid and shy, and didn't have the cojones to do stuff like that. But you start doing it, and eventually you got more comfortable, and because you believe, because of your size, allowed you to get away with it. So you were just banking off of weak people. Will people that you believe that was smaller than you and weaker than you, or you believe that would stand down because of your size, and you pretending to be security working for the company, which is Walmart. Y'all should y'all should trespass that dude. Like, after that video came out, that ain't good for business. That ain't good for business at all. He should have been, I don't even believe in people being charged for shit, but you know, mess with women, and older men that's old enough to be my father. Fuck, old enough to be my grandfather. You don't mess with older. You what? Respect your elders. You never heard of respecting your elders? Frank Castle? You never heard of that? Yes, respect your elders, especially mine. You heard me. I don't want to see you harassing my people again. I don't want to hear of it. And the next time you do, at least be man enough to mess with somebody that's willing and capable. You know the rest. Okay? Okay? That's it. That's all. Frank Hassel. I'm no bully. I'm no bully. And I see you don't want no smoke. So guess what? I'm gonna let you breathe. Because the kitchen was getting hot. Your followers even gave up responding. You know why? You know why? Because they saying that you didn't respond. They was fighting harder than you. They was fighting harder than you, buddy. Little buddy. They was fighting harder than you. I'm no bully. I hate bullies. Stop hitting people in tough predicaments, tough spaces, to where as though they might have to do something that land them in some trouble that's unnecessary. Just stop it, okay? Putting people in a tough predicament. Like how you seen inside that supermarket, inside that Walmart, the chick said she had a gun in the purse. You was pitting people in a predicament that they was thinking that they might have to unalive you. They are jokes that are clearly not jokes to people. So what you need to do is to chill out. Chill out. Find another avenue, another stream, another way to make money. So many ways to make money. So many ways to make money. And messing with my people is not the way to make money. Okay? Messing with people in general, but the other nations have to stand up for their people. That's their fight as of right now. But I still believe you should leave them alone also. Because you might be in a situation where somebody in the area, and even if that's not their people, that's according to like nationality and all that, they might still stand up for them. And you're going to put them in the predicament. And hopefully it's a place where self-defense laws is amazing, to where so you can actually defend yourself and see if someone getting messed with and they step in. If you try to, but that's the thing, you're not even going to do anything. You're not even going to throw the first punch. You're not even going to, it's not even self-defense. So you just using it for content. Like, chill out, okay? Calm down. I don't even want your apology, because I know it's not going to be sincere. You mean, I got an accent from Baltimore, Maryland. Country, but not in the country. You heard me. But I don't even care for your apology. I didn't even get a response from you. And that was smart of you. Just shut up. Enjoy Frank Castle. Find another avenue to make that bread.